What's up gamers, Chris here and welcome to the channel. I appreciate anybody that's joining me today. Much love to you all. I hope your day's going good and you're feeling alright. So, we're gonna play some more Harry Potter and Hogwarts Mystery. Hey, what's this? A death day to remember. Okay. Let's see, what do we got for our death day to remember? Nearly headless Nick needs your help to host the biggest Death Day party Hogwarts has ever seen. Impress the spirits of Hogwarts and earn a spiritual invitation from one of the school's most eccentric ghosts. Okay. Dueling Death Day parties. So let's start it, dude. Dope. Meet with Nick. See what he has to say. What kind of hauntings is going on in Hogwarts? Studying on the stars helps me concentrate. I wish I could fly on the broom as gracefully as the ghosts glide through the air. Is it just me, or do you feel a chill in the air too? Hey, there's ghosts all over the place. What the hell? They're definitely having a ghostly party. Hello, Sir Casta. So good to see you this evening. Good evening to you too, nearly headless Nick. I heard you were looking for me? Yes, I was hoping that I could rely on your assistance to coordinating something exceptional with me. The Bloody Baron has nothing but compliments for you when we talk about your class of students. I'm honored. How can I help you? As you may know, my death day is fast approaching, October 31st to be exact. To celebrate the occasions, I would like to host the grandest evening with my friends. A death day party. Isn't that the day you died? That sounds a little Jerry. The living see a death day as the day someone died, but ghosts see it as the day they started a new chapter. Some might find that dreary, but a death day party can be quite the affair. As such, planning an event of the magnitude that I have in mind is more than I can handle alone. I'm glad to help. What sort of party did you want? Let me tell you what I have planned so far. Alright, so let's start this Death Day party, guys. Music should reverberate through the party, loud, festival, and piercing. Yes, okay. Music's always in the party. And all food must be served rotten. It's the only way we ghosts can almost taste it. Ooh, you want to have it rotted? What is the cool part about that, dude? This will be the most high-spirit social event of the season. Let's keep the party dark and moody. I want my guests to feel comfortable. They're not going to be comfortable when they smell the food. I want all Hogwarts ghosts to be there. Everyone is invited, of course. We should find a suitable location for this event as soon as possible. You'll need to send out invitations so the guests know this is a formal event. Okay. Yeah, all the food must taste like crap and be served rotted. No, I already got that. Alright, cool. We're good? We're good? A Death Day party sounds like a wonderful event where you celebrate in style. Indeed, every ghost in Hogwarts should feel honored to be invited. It'll be the talk of the castle. We'll need the works. Formal invitations, a proper venue, and cornucopia, and expertly spoiled food. The list goes on. Yeah, you need spoiled food. It's giving me a headache thinking of it. I'm glad that you know what you want. I wouldn't know where to start with hosting an event like this. I sense my surroundings differently than the living, touch, sound, and sight. It's indescribable, unique as a ghost. That said, I'm curious. What do you think of these arrangements? It's not exactly my style. I like it spooky. The party sounds like a lot of fun. I think the ghosts will like it a lot. I should have known you would be closely attuned to my ghostly sensibilities. What can I say? I like what I like. Now, we'll need to get the word out, at least informally for the time being. That way we can get every ghost of Hogwarts buzzing about how fabulous our soror will be. Sorry will be? I don't know. Right? Who should we speak with first? That girl right there? Or the fat one? I think I know just where to start. Ah, yes. My dear Frere, I don't know if I said that right. Frere, I was hoping to get a moment of your time. I'm sorry, friend, but it must wait. I just received the most delightful news. We'll have to catch up on another time. Huh. Ghosts get news and they're excited? What the hell? That's unusual. Follow the fat Frere and see what he's talking about. And make sure you get him on board with the Deathday party. Alright, so we gotta go talk to that fat dude. Was there something you wanted to speak with me about? Yes. I'd just like to say Headless Nick called you fat. It wasn't me. The ghosts appear to be excited about something, but none of them will tell me anything about it. Have you heard the good news? I can barely contain myself. This will be such an honor for Hogwarts. Excuse me, Frere. May I have a moment of your time? I beg your pardon for the introduction. My name is Sarcaster. Intrusion, that's what I meant to say. Ah, yes, the cunning Sarcaster. The Bloody Baron has told me you're one of his most gifted Slytherins. How can I be an assistance to you today? Sir Nicholas has asked me to help plan his Deathday party, and he wanted to make sure you could attend. It breaks my heart to say this, but I can't even think about that right now. I'm rather busy at the moment. Does it have anything to do with the commotion that the other ghosts are talking about? It absolutely does. I have just received word that a very prestige ghost will be coming to visit Hogwarts. Is this a rare occurrence? Indeed, it's my friend's first time visiting the castle. Now I need to make sure that his stay will be worthy of their time. If we're hosting a very distinguished guest, how do you start planning for their visit? Ask them what they like, make a list of special things, create a space for them to stay. Create a space for them to stay. I think it's important that a guest feels like they have a place to stay and feel comfortable. Ghosts don't have much need for a bed, but we do enjoy haunting particular places. Have a relaxing place that is just for them can put a guest at ease. I like that. I have to give that some careful consideration. Oh my gosh, guys. Sorry. If you don't mind me asking, what makes the guest particularly special? This guest isn't just special, he's Great Erling the Great. Perhaps you can help me plan for his arrival if I tell you a little more about Erling. So I have to plan for him and everything too now? I'm the planner. I'm a plan to make plans. It is common for ghosts like Erling to travel a lot. Erling has been present for major events in the history of wizarding. There's so much to see at Hogwarts. I hope Erling gets to experience it all. Erling was tastemaker among royalty during his life. He was a tastemaker. I may not be the best expert on hosting ghosts. Yeah, no sleep. It's a great honor for a host Erling and his visit to the most important wizardly sites. And we got 5 stars. Erling the Great is a special kind of storyteller, a bard of sorts, but one that specifically tells stories for ghosts. My majors, bro. He is known for sharing stories about the most noteworthy locations in wizardly history. Ghosts travel far and wide to hear him speak. He's quite famous. Oh, he's a famous ghost. Sounds like this is a rare opportunity for Hogwarts to enjoy his stories. How long have you known him? Many years. We've been friends ever since the two of us were alive. Of course, all the ghosts here are massive fans of his travel stories, so naturally everyone is in frenzy. Is it safe to assume that it's been a long time since he's visited Hogwarts? Erling has never visited the school before, and that's what has me so worried. I want to make sure that my friend visits represents all of Hogwarts well. We must uphold our reputation. If he's as beloved by all the ghosts as you say he is, I'm sure everyone will be on their best behavior. I hope so. Most of Erling's stories revolve around his travels, and he shares them with ghosts all over the world. Erling's views of the school could affect our social standing for years to come. If there's ever was a time to make a good impression, this is it. You know, it will be nearly headless Nick's Deathday while he is visiting. Do you think Erling would like an invitation to nearly headless Nick's party? I'm sure he would love to have both of you in attendance. That is an exciting option. Deathday parties are the type of formal affairs that Erling enjoys. However, I have so much to plan for that. I'm afraid I can't commit to it right now. Is there anything I can do to help you make your decision any easier? I believe you're right earlier. You might help me with create a space for Erling to hunt while he's here. I need a room that's simple but refined, grand and without being too upstash and station. Do you know of any place like that? I could give it some thought when I study with Penny. Maybe she has some ideas. Yes, please do, sir. I can't possibly think about nearly headless Nick's party until Erling has a place to stay. Alright, so we have to find a place for him to stay, man. Let's get some studies done in the courtyard. What do we got on our event here? We'll collect that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We're almost to get that weird suit there, but I don't really like it, but it is what it is. I can't seem to focus and study now that I've got two ghosts expecting my help. There's something about this time of year that gets the ghost worked up who's expecting your help. Nearly Headless Nick wants the Fat Fier to agree to attend his Deathday party. But the Frere is too busy planning for a friend's visit to think about anything else. This must be some friend that's coming for a visit. His friend is Erling the Great. The Frere told me he's a famous ghost and storyteller. All the ghosts love him. A storytelling ghost. I wouldn't mind listening to his stories if I got the chance. The Fat Friar seems quite pres- um, preoccupied with his friend's visit. If it was as if nothing else mattered. I can't understand his concerns, though. Hosts feel responsible for their guests. It might help if we put ourselves in his shoes. If I was visiting Hogwarts for the first time, what's the first thing you'd show me? Uh, the Great Hall. I think I'd start where all the students at Hogwarts began their studies, the Great Hall. Do you remember the first time you walked through the doors before our sorting ceremony? I marved at how the ceiling appeared to extend endlessly upwards. I think it's one of Hogwarts' most beautiful places. I think you've got the knack for this. If we can find Erling the Great suitable hunting grounds, the Fier will accept Nearly Headless Nick's invitation. As a Hufflepuff, you know the Fier better than me. Penny, where do you think the Fier would like his guests to stay? Let's think of a place for Erling to hunt during his stay together. In fact, I have a few ideas myself. Sitting here chatting with Penny, we should find Erling a place that will appeal to his love of history. What other activities does the Friar have in mind for Erling during this something event? Where should I want to hunt if I was a ghost at Hogwarts? Everywheres? I love the courtyards, but that might be too bright for him during the day. I'm curious about what kind of story Erling will tell otherwise about Hogwarts. I think the art back room may be quite enough for the ghost to feel at home or something. Yeah. He'll probably feel happy there. We should find Erling a place that will appeal to his love of history. Okay, we keep saying that over and over. And is that our star? Yes. Yes, it is. That's it. The artifact room would be the perfect place for Erling the Great to haunt during his stay at Hogwarts. It's off the beaten path, and the antiques surrounding him will be sure to keep his factionist or fascination. Factionist. If Erling likes being surrounded by history and stories, I think he'll love it. The best part is that I think the room won't require much preparation. I don't think we'll find a better solution. I wonder what Erling will tell other ghosts about Hogwarts. There's a lot of history in these walls. I'm not sure, but I think the artifact room could inspire him. We'll have to track the fear down as soon as we can to make that happen. Don't keep him waiting. Yeah. Okay, so we're over here trying to plan everything for the fear and for Headless Nick. We have a solution to find the haunting problem. Find me in the Great Hall. I cannot wait to meet Erling in the Great. After all this time, I've heard so much about him. They're just floating around and hovering and walking around in the sky. I wish I could do that. Can't believe that the one and the only Erling the Great will be visiting Hogwarts. I cannot wait to hear his stories. No, you won't hear his stories because he's not coming. Good evening, Fair. I believe that I found the perfect place for Erling the Great to hunt during his stay. Marvelous. Everything else for his visit is just about set. Where did he find room for our guest? What do you think about the artifact room? It's dark, cozy, and has plenty of wizardly history within its walls. I think that'll do nicely. Thank you so much for helping me, sir. Now that it's settled, do you think that you and Erling will be able to make it to the nearly headless Nick's Deathday party? Oh, about that. What? Who's trolling? He's here. He's here. Erling the Great has arrived. Now? But he wasn't scheduled to appear until tomorrow. Is that going to be a problem? You saved me that embarrassment of not having a room for him, so we should be good. For the moment, at least. Ha! He has a sword stuck in his heart. Yeah, alright, Erling the Great. He's flexing hard. Well. If it isn't the Fat Fier himself. Erling the Great, what a pleasure it is to have you here. I trust that your trip was comfortable? About as comfortable as it can be expected for a 974-year-old ghost. Tell me, Fier, who is this? Where are my manners, Erling? I would like to introduce you to Sir Castor. He found you a room to hunt during your stay here at Hogwarts. Is that so? In that case, I owe you my sincere gratitude, Mr. Castor. It's a pleasure. You remind me of a student I recently met at Box Bottoms. Very kind of charitable, extremely bright too. Thank you, and you're welcome, Mr. Pardon my asking, but how do you prefer to be addressed? So call me Erling, but you may call me Erling the Great. It's a pleasure to meet you, Erling the Great. I hope you consider yourself an expert on ghostly matters, if only you ensure that I get the most from my visit to Hogwarts. How familiar are you with the ghosts here? I'm an expert. I'm an expert, sir. I know what an honor is to have you here at Hogwarts. Your words are music to my ears. I know the Fier would only trust the most knowledgeable of Hogwarts students with such an important task. Could you and the Fier give me an introduction at the Hogwarts and tell me what you have planned? Alright, to basically explain everything to him, but let's see, we have a good 3 days left on this. These are always rough to try to complete all of them unless you have the gems and money, to spend on this type of stuff. But I'm gonna have to call it on this episode, guys. I really appreciate you all joining me on some Harry Potter and Hogwarts mysteries. We're basically doing a Death Day to remember. This is a side quest, and it's going. We have a bunch of ghosts and stuff. We have Halloween here, and hopefully everybody's being safe and stuff, man. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.